Over the past 2 years, despite significant challenges, Rebuilding Alliance's staff and our community-based partners have helped families, children, and entire neighborhoods across Gaza, the West Bank, and Jerusalem. At Rebuilding Alliance, we believe that, in the darkest of times, we must do all we can to help families survive. Tangible aid really matters. That's what forms the basis for hope. Our founder, Donna, was bringing a congressional staff delegation to Israel and the West Bank when her plane was turned back. The war had begun. The moment she landed home, Rebuilding Alliance issued our statement and brought our Gaza community-based non-governmental partners together on Zoom, asking them to purchase and distribute food and hygiene supplies to families streaming into UN schools shelters. We signed promissory notes, buying on credit, and praying that the world would respond. Mrs. Najah's kitchen ramped up hot meals production as families were streaming into Rafah to take refuge with their extended family. That's when the World Food Programme found Rebuilding Alliance and made us their first hot meals field partner. In Gaza, life became a daily struggle for survival. From November 2023 through February 2024, Rebuilding Alliance served more than 2.7 million hot meals as part of our By the Hands of Your People program with the World Food Programme. This is only possible because of our remarkable community partners there on the ground in Gaza. Women's Program Center Rafah, Bisan Association, Youth Vision Society, and Al Basma Club for the Disabled. These are Palestinian non-governmental organizations. They are RA's longtime partners, all fully vetted in accordance with US law. Today, in the midst of famine and bombs falling nearby, Rebuilding Alliance's 9 community kitchens continue to provide relief, serving 40,000 hot meals every single day. Just before Ramadan, we distributed sahur breakfast parcels to help families begin their fast, and then came the lockdown and the short ceasefire collapsed. For Eid, when bombing was underway, our CPO partners delivered Eid clothes to 1,200 children. Children who lost everything couldn't wait to wear their new outfits. Their joy reminds us why we do this work. In the West Bank, families face different kinds of violence. Aid is part of RA's team in al-Khair village in the South Hebron Hills. The whole village is facing attacks night after night by the same Israeli settlers. So, to help provide a protective presence, Americans, many from the Jewish Center for Nonviolence, and even Israeli citizens are welcomed by the villagers to live there among them. Far in the north, in the West Bank's Jordan Valley, Al-Aqaba village is experiencing the same thing. But even in these hard times, we have created spaces of hope. In Al-Aqaba, thanks to the wonderful donors, the Ibn Rushd Library is still a place where children can read stories and enjoy the freedom to just be children. In the South Hebron Hills, our dedicated social worker provides psychosocial support to children and helps mothers care for their children as they navigate trauma and ongoing stress. When we went to visit Aid's family after his home was destroyed in June, we thought Congress would help. Back in 2015, Senator Feinstein took action because she met Aid's daughter Sadine and Isar from Susia when they came to brief Congress. Senator Feinstein wrote 4 letters back and forth with Israel's Prime Minister, and those letters keep Susia and Khair standing until now. RA decided to bring those same West Bank and Gaza youth back to DC to speak on International Peace Day last September. As part of Rebuilding Alliance's advocacy program, we were putting constituents on the line with their House and Senate offices to hear from speakers on the ground in Gaza and the West Bank. Then, we invited Americans desperate to get their families out of Gaza to join in Washington, D.C. They told their stories directly to their House and Senate offices and asked for their help. The Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan's first airdrops on Christmas Eve 2023 came out of these visits. When the Rafah border closed and all medical evacuations stopped, we asked congressional offices and the State Department to intervene child by child, and it worked. When you push for one, it can open the door for more. We traveled to DC to host briefings in both House and Senate with American doctors returned from emergency medical missions to Gaza. That too helped move medevac cases forward. When polio was detected in Gaza, RA held a series of 6 public health webinars stopping polio in Gaza for us all, in collaboration with the International Society of Social Pediatrics to engage congressional offices for a polio pause. These medical truces stopped the bombing daily for 3 weeks. As soon as the airports opened, Rebuilding Alliance started scheduling leadership learning missions for congressional staff, this time starting in Jordan. We have completed 5 in the past year and a half, more than ever before, because this is a time of emergency. We show them the Jordanian aid corridor to Gaza. Then we visited Jerusalem and the West Bank, spending time with Palestinian communities. Many congressional staff have called the trip life-changing. Play in the playground. I want to hold my mother's hand all the time. I want to go to school. I want to have a cow and open my farm. None of that happened, but even everything got worse. Now, I'm still seeking the same kind of peace.
My dream, my vision of peace, is to be able to enjoy a meal with my family at home. Having electricity lighting up the dark, and being able to walk beside the beach, feeling the air and being free.
Peace. I'm go to school when I feel safe. When I'm back, when I feel safe. I'm sleep. I feel safe. I don't want scared from anything. This my vision peace.
In the end, I want to say what the peace means for me. I think to live in house with my family safely, without demolition, without military coming to my village.
Tonight, as we gather to reflect and to give, we carry the stories, the smiles, and the struggles of those we serve. Together, let's keep rebuilding hope, one meal, one story, one act of love at a time.